Yo, what up? It's your boy TirelessGolem here with another video, and today we're going to be opening up some more packs. It is day number 5, and I have got a special treat for you. Today I'm going to be sharing something that I haven't shared in a long time, and that is the birth or the origin story behind Tireless Golem. I might take a couple of videos to do this. It might just be not enough time. 15 minutes is approximately how long it takes to open these packs. But I'm going to spend this time talking about it because we hit 2,000 subscribers not too long ago. We're at 2,100, which is crazy. Things are moving really fast, and before we know it, we might actually get up to 3K, which is kind of crazy. I don't think it's going to happen by the end of the year, but certainly it is a possibility that it could happen within the next few weeks. So very exciting things all around. I would like to talk briefly about some stuff here before I get started. So join the Discord if you want to be my friend and you want my wonder picks and you want to trade. I've been sharing a lot of cards with people, and it's been really exciting stuff. People have been asking for a lot of stuff here, and I've been willing to trade and share. And we have a very nice community here on the Discord that of people who are willing to share and trade with you as well, and battle and talk and all this other stuff. So we have a great team. We have a great community. I've got a great mod staff. If you're interested in having me share cards with you, all the stuff that I open up, like besides the 2 stars, I'm more than happy to share the diamond cards, not a problem. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we've been getting a lot of activity and it's been a lot of fun. And I do feel like it seems like a lot of people enjoy these pack openings, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so let's talk about the origin story behind Tireless Golem. It's going to be a little bit complicated, and spoiler alert, there is some drama that's involved in it, okay? Things that I'm not too proud of, things that I'm not too happy about how they went. Things could have gone a lot differently. But at the same time, if things didn't go the way they went, then this channel wouldn't have existed. So in a way, it's kind of like seeing the grass greener on the other side, right? Or what is it? The cup half full. Anyway, this happened, I want to say 2-3 years ago in 2022, 2023. That was around the time that this channel was born. I wasn't doing a whole lot with this channel at the time. I was trying to upload magic videos, and it didn't really end up working out that well. In fact, I think I have some videos from Magic that are still up. But then I repurposed this channel for Pokemon TCG Pocket, and then it's all history from there. So why did I invent this channel? The funny story is that this channel is Tireless Golem, and Tireless Golem actually comes from Magic the Gathering. There is a Pokemon card called, it's not Pokemon card, there's a Magic card called Golos Tireless Pilgrim. And the funny thing is, it's an artifact creature, but it's actually a scout. It's not even a golem. But because the name is Golos, I figured, you know what, that's close enough. We're just going to call ourselves Tireless Golem. And so it's Golos Tireless Pilgrim turned into Golem, Tireless Golem. The funny story about it is, though, like, my other channel is called I Sleep Too Late, and I think there's a little bit of a play on words because, I do sleep late and I am tired, and Golem in this Golem channel, I'm tireless, right? So it's a little bit of a play on words there, if you could say it. But that's the origin story behind the name. It has nothing to do with Pokemon. It actually doesn't really have anything to do with Magic either, because as you can see, everything's kind of different, and it's not really like I came up with that name just because it wasn't taken already, and I felt like it was cool and unique and whatever. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to use this channel for whatever. And it was going to be a throwaway channel, honestly. It was going to be a channel where I just did whatever and didn't worry about getting views and all this stuff. I was just going to upload like random Magic stuff. But I ended up deciding to make a couple other YouTube channels, actually, because the I Sleep Too Late channel was basically not, like, I didn't want that channel to exist, and I'll tell you the reason why. There's some drama involved. It involves an individual who was kind of a cyberbully. And I definitely made mistakes as well, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. Oh, nice, a shiny artist. We don't have this one yet. This is a new one. So around 2020, actually, this happened towards the end of 2020. I was organizing a lot of stuff that was really exciting for the Magic community. I was making a lot of tournaments for a multiplayer format, and I was doing a lot of stuff with other people, collaborating with people. I was a moderator. I was actually a moderator of multiple channels. Clash Royale. I was playing the Magic stuff, like I said before, and it was all really exciting stuff. And I was even going to build a website, and I had a couple of people that I was working with, and one of them was the individual whom I am referring to when I say cyberbully. We're just going to call them, well, let's call them B for now, okay? Their name is B. All right. And B is very anti another person who is a leader in the larger community. And we'll call this person S. So, BS. So, it doesn't matter too much because I guarantee you like 99% of the people who watch my videos probably has no idea what I'm talking about. But I was making a website for this community. I was doing a whole lot of stuff. I was organizing tournaments, and I organized at the time the largest online tournament for this game, in like the history of the game at that point. I mean, there were some larger tournaments later on, but at the time that I made the channel, that I made the tournament, it was one of the biggest tournaments for that format. And it was really exciting, and it got a lot of traction, and it was just like an amazing thing. I created a couple other events that were going to be annual events. And since I left the community 5 years ago, those events got bigger and bigger, and they became like big, like in-person events. I wasn't part of any of this, but I'm just letting you know that like the Discord that I made became really big. I left that Discord obviously because of the cyberbully, and it was just a lot of stuff that was really exciting, and for me to lose it all, I'll tell you, the part of the reason why I left was because I was really busy, and I keep saying that I'm busy in my personal life. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to telling you about my personal life, because that is very personal, but it is something that I figured I'd let you know about, because my my personal life, my career, all those things are a big reason why I'm able to actually afford to play this game the way I've been playing. I think a lot of people who know my YouTube channel, who've been watching my YouTube channel, know that I spend a lot of money on this game, like a ton of money, and it's just been kind of very exciting stuff. And I feel like if I wasn't bullied by this person, if the events that happened 5 years ago didn't happen the way they did, I might still be I sleep too late, and I might be, trying to figure out my identity, like figuring out what to play. But I created an environment where I have a YouTube channel where I can just play TCG Pocket as much as I want, not feel bad about losing subscribers or having a different audience. And then I have my other channel where I can do my passion projects like Magic the Gathering, other Pokemon related content, things like that, So it all kind of worked out in the end. But it's just funny to me because, I made mistakes, and I do regret those mistakes. The biggest mistake I made was trusting in this cyberbully. We had the one issue that I came across, and this is the reason why I left, was because I ended up like it was late one night, and I was talking to B. We were just having fun, and then I ended up sharing my screen for whatever reason. And then I accidentally, and this is truly an accident. I don't know if people will ever believe me, but it was truly an accident. I accidentally leaked some messages from the server. I was a moderator of a server, and I accidentally leaked some messages that B was not supposed to see. And so this ended up affecting the way B thought about individuals in the community, because he didn't realize that people didn't like him and all this stuff. And so later on, it was discovered that I did this, and my mistake wasn't so much that I did it, but my mistake was that I didn't tell anyone about it, right? And I didn't tell anyone about it because I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I didn't really want to get anyone in trouble. I didn't want to cause any problems, and that was my mistake, was not telling people. So that was one of the issues that I came across, and I didn't have the mental capacity to deal with all of the drama, so I decided to just leave the community, to leave, get rid of I Sleep Too Late, try to delete my account and everything, because I was so busy with other stuff, and I was also like, I was still working on stuff in my personal career, to the point where I needed to focus on that as well, because I was honestly I wasn't like the best. I'm not like, a superhuman person who can do everything right. I make mistakes, and since then I've apologized. But in fact, I don't know if you know this, but anyone who's part of that community knows that so many things have happened in that community, like a million other drama issues related to this individual B, issues that were related to that community, that I was almost an afterthought. Like, people forgot about me. And that's great. You don't want people to remember you for all the bad stuff. You want people to remember you for all the good stuff, like hosting tournaments and raising awareness of a game that you really like, that you really care about, right? So in the end, it worked out because I came back to the community. I was deleted user on Discord for a long time, and those of you who know, on Discord, I started out making the server as a deleted user, and it was funny because that actually happened because one of the people that I was still friends with, I wanted them to think that I deleted my account. And when you delete your account, your name is deleted user. So I had my name as deleted user for like 5 years. I'm not even kidding. Because I made a new account, I wanted to be fresh. And I said to myself, I'm going to be deleted user forever because people are going to think that I'm deleted. Well, it turns out that was really funny. People like got a huge laugh out of it, but then I ended up realizing, you know what? I have no reason to be deleted anymore because I became myself. I created my own identity, and I was comfortable in my own skin. So I since then went back into these communities. I touched base with everyone. I told them all about how things were going, and that I still cared about them all, and that I wanted to do something great. And so what I do, I created a bot, a ranking bot for that community. I contributed to that community again and again, and I feel like, you know what, it was redemption. It was almost like I made these mistakes, but I came back from it, and I did the right things, and I apologized. And oh, nice, another oddish, cool. That was this is a good card. I feel like it was the right thing for me to do, was to come back and make things right. So that was the story behind Tireless Golem. Is I lost the name I Sleep Too Late on Discord. I don't know who has I Sleep. There's somebody out there with I Sleep Too Late. I'm pretty sure it's B, who like stole that name for whatever reason, because they wanted to hold that name hostage, which is really funny. But somebody on Discord has I Sleep Too Late, and it's not me, it's somebody else. But I am at the very least Tireless Golem. So hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll talk about it more often. But that's the whole story behind how Tireless Golem came to exist. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all later. Peace out.